This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams.
As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. I mean, across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
Now here's Charles. Charles, the screen. There's the three.
Mabry misses.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
A kick out to McBride. Off target from three-point range.
And here the Sun.
Pass to Allen. Outside Charles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mabry. The shot's good on the assist by Tina Charles.
Got to do more than that to stop Mabry. She knows how to absorb contact.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. To the paint. Fades back. Hold the shot a little left, but the bounce goes her way.
Yeah, when Nafisa Collier, a player that chips in everywhere, including the mid-range.
Outside Charles. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
Pass to Sheldon.
Nelson Adota, covered by Smith. Lets it go from the wing.
Sheldon misses.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Here's Carlton.
Mabry covering.
To the middle. Here's Collier. The second effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
How about that shot going in for Collier? Looked like the contact might disrupt her. Guess it didn't.
Now here's Mabry.
Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's a deflection. Collier left side. Pass to Williams. Smith. Here's Collier.
Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Connecticut trailing.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in a heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
Offensive rebound.
And the foul called on Nafisa Collier. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Connecticut has possession.
Outside Mabry.
Charles the screen.
Mabry misses.
Here's Carlton. Played by Charles. Right outside. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Now here's Sheldon.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Now here's Allen.
Defense right on her. Just 4 to shoot. To end the drought. And there's the nice layup by Charles.
Easily one of the most tenacious rebounders in the league.
Charles is very familiar with second chance points.
Now here's Collier to the inside. Smith.
And Tim, we know success isn't always linear. Just look at Alana Smith. She's a perfect example of that. Took her a few years to claim her spot in the league.
She was a top 10 pick back in 2019. She shot under 20% as a rookie. Atlanta was out of the league, but she had a great 2023. The Australian finishing third in most improved player voting, and she has really got a spot in the league now.
The first free throw is good.
Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule. So much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, and it's been great in the NBA. And what I love about it, we get a final way before the final. So you get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
She makes one of two that time.
And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Napheesa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games in the LYNX. They missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
Pass to Sheldon.
Here's Nelson Adota. Mabry. She's guarded by Williams. And the basket by Mabry.
A player who knows their role. If a teammate sets up Mabry, she's got the green light to fire.
And here's Smith. Collier. McBride outside. Yes, and it's Napheesa Collier with the assist that time.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Now here's Mabry. Rebound by the LYNX. Outside Williams. Makes it out to Collier. Second chance shot, and she lays it in.
Great handle flashed by Collier. You love having a wing like her on your team.
A 7-point spread. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Pass to Charles. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 21, Robin Parks.
And here's Collier. She's got 6. McBride. Mabry covering. McBride with the ball. Working on Charles. McBride misses.
Allen with it.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Charles. Shot clock at 5.
Parks.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Tina Charles.
Don't underestimate Charles's playmaking ability. She's capable of making some advanced passes.
Collier, guarded by Charles. Collier left side. Now here's Williams. From deep. And the LYNX miss again.
Well, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
Now here's Charles. Pass to Mabry. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by Smith.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
And the shot goes in.
Love the effort level on the fast break. Collier provides a spark in the open court.
And Connecticut has possession. They trail by 6. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Shoots. And she's back in business as a jumper finally drops.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Carlton. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Mabry. Nelson Adota. Clock at 6. Now Parks. Mabry. McBride covering. And the basket by Mabry.
Extremely confident at the arc. Mabry knows she has the skill to knock these shots down.
Now Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Offensive board. That one falls.
Inside, Collier can be so consistent, and her talents as a shooter make it look easy.
Now here's Allen. She's guarded by Williams. Mabry misses.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Good job there. That's the definition of the inside-outside game.
Now here's Allen. Guarded closely. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry.
2 minutes remaining. First 2 minutes.
Allen. Charles the screen. Shoots over Williams. And Allen gets it to go. The Lynx leading. Now here's Collier. She's got 10. Here's McBride. Takes it out to Collier. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
With a laundry list of moves in her arsenal, Collier can pick and choose how she wants to beat defenders.
Pass to Nelson Adota. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Minnesota. They lead by 7. Outside Miller. McBride. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. On defense, the Sun. And the Lynx miss again. Smith outside. Parks. Off the mark there with the 3. Inside. Shepard, good.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Sheldon outside. Back to Hartley. Screen by Charles. Down low. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. She tries for 3. Drills it from outside.
Smith. 3.
Now here's McBride. Defended by Sheldon. Shot from 12. No good.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
And so the first quarter in the books. The Lynx on top, leading by 6. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
I love the hustle they're showing here in the first.
It's showing up on the scoreboard, too. A lot of second chance points. And as you said, it's due to their hustle.
Here's Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
It's Diamond Miller on the wing, covered by Smith.
Here's Miller. And the rebound goes to the Sun. And here's Smith. Screen by Charles.
Sun foul. First personal foul.
Now Heidemann.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Right outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Sun trailing.
Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? And that's what Kayla McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices.
Now here's Miller.
And again, no good by Minnesota. Hartley outside. Inside. Charles, no good.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
And the basket by Miller.
Well, you got to give it to Shepard. She keeps her eyes up and her options open.
Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played.
Pass to Sheldon.
Back to Hartley. From deep. Shepard pulls it in. And here are the Lynx now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
Miller can't get it to go.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smith left side.
Minnesota grabs the miss.
Pass to Heidemann.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Shepard. Tight defense on her. Shot clock at 3. For 3, Kayla McBride. Missed that one. Still looking for a shot. Just 2 of 9. To the inside. Here's Parks. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
Minnesota calls a timeout. And just thinking about players that do it all, who would you say is the most versatile player in the league?
Alyssa Thomas, for me, she averaged 15, 10, and 8 last year. Pretty much unheard of in the W.
That was an insane year from Alyssa Thomas. She could have won MVP for sure. But I'm going to go with Nafisa Collier. I mean, she does it all. She's all WNBA in terms of defense. She's averaged 21 points a game. She can pass it. She can rebound it. I mean, just an incredible talent.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Outside Miller. Pass to McBride. With some arc. The rebound by Charles.
Sheldon outside. Here's Parks. Here's Smith. Miller defending.
Hartley outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Working off ball. Hartley scores it. Nice setup from the teammate, and it's the point guard using the pass this time.
Outside Miller.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pings in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Beautiful double clutch. Great job to get the shot past the defender.
Sheldon outside.
Pass to Hartley. Puts it up from 12.
Shepard pulls it in.
The Lynx with the lead. Right outside.
Shepard the screen.
To the paint. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
A team-oriented leader with a passion for making others better. McBride is simply a fantastic teammate.
Now here's Hartley. 5 points in the game.
Pass to Smith.
Down it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
She didn't hesitate to take it right up against a much bigger defender.
And you gotta like that fearless, aggressive attitude.
I just love it, Brian.
Now here's Miller. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Shepard.
McBride with the ball.
Now Heidemann.
She's guarded by Hartley.
They get the rebound.
To the middle.
And here's Peely.
Right outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, it's not a bad look for her on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be her night. And look, everyone has that.
And here's Heidemann.
Looking for her first basket still in this one.
And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. And then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
What's up?
Timeout called the Suns.
And Tim, when you see Alyssa Peely out there, she's just a different type of player.
Well, she's pretty much a 6'2" big, excellent rebounder, but Peely can also stretch the floor, shoot it. She's a good passer. It's just kind of a unique player.
The Lynx making a switch here. The Sun trailing. Outside Mabry. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
Some impressive creativity from Mabry, operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
Outside Williams.
Pass to Smith.
Inside.
Collier.
The jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
Such a well-rounded offensive player. She's got a little bit of everything.
Smith outside. Mabry with it.
From past the arc. And the Sun hit again from deep.
You see her play tonight, and a night like tonight from Mabry, it's why she's in the league, to score and score in bunches.
Pass to McBride.
Back to Collier.
Smith. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. And she's good on the 3-ball.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Mabry. She's got 15. And stolen by Kayla McBride. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Ball going up court. And there it is.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
Here's Smith. She's got 8. Here's Hartley. Misses the 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Kept alive. Makes it off the glass.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Mabry. Pass to Hartley. Outside for Mabry. To halt the run. Rebound by the Lynx. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Collier outside. That shot is good. She's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Collier with it. She's got 21. Pass to Williams. It's hauled in by Parks. And here the Sun. 6-point game. Hartley outside. Shoots. Rebounded by McBride.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Collier with it. And the basket is good.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? Needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
And so here's Connecticut. Smith outside. Pass to Mabry. Let's go with a 3. In for her 7th make in 13 attempts.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Now here's Williams. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Smith. It's good.
An intimidating interior presence. Smith uses her toughness to get her way down low.
And here's Connecticut. They trail by 7. Outside Mabry. Back to Smith. Expanding her range. A shot off that time. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Mabry covering. Here's Collier. Rebounded by the Sun. Now here's Smith. 8 points for her. Here's Nelson Adota. Misses from short range.
Credit to D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Williams can't get it to go.
You know, it's a quality look right there. Just a little off with her release.
Yeah, and that has her shaking her head. I mean, no way around it. That's a tough miss.
Now here's Smith. They get it again. A shot by Nelson Adota, no good. The Lynx with the lead. Pass to Carlton. Back to Smith. Williams. Smith outside. Now McBride. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Carlton, covered by Smith. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Hartley right side. Smith. Here's the 3. Oh, and she just knocked down the buzzer beater. Wow!
That 3 cut the deficit going into halftime. They're just not going away.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Lynx on top, leading by 4. But get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And now the start of the second half, neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
You know, Napheesa Collier has been exceptional here, guys.
She was successful just about every time she drove the lane in the first half. She was on a mission.
It really was. You know, aggressive, attacking basketball at its very best is what we just saw. Just so fun to watch.
We love it.
So the Lynx now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Smith outside. Pass to Collier. It's rebounded by Sheldon. Connecticut trailing. Now Allen. Mabry up top. Sheldon. She's guarded by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Marina Mabry for 3. And the Sun hit again from deep.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
And that one's good.
No fear, Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
Outside Charles. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Mabry. Again, the Sun score.
A very effective shooter. Mabry well within her range there. Almost a layup if she's open.
Smith outside. Pass to Collier. Back to Smith. Wing shot on the way. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Allen with it. She's guarded by Williams. Allen's shot is off.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Williams. She's covered by Allen. And Williams gets it to go.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every category, which is what makes her such a valuable part of this team.
Here's Nelson Adota. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Sheldon misses.
McBride left side. Pass to Carlton. McBride for 3, Napheesa Collier. Yes, and it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
A steady shooter from beyond the arc. Collier's presence on the floor helps space it. A big asset for this team.
Here's Allen.
Now here's Sheldon.
McBride covering. Basket counts. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Smith outside. To the inside.
Collier.
Count it. Good.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Here's Allen.
And the Sun call time here. Obviously, easier said than done, but what's the key in winning a title?
Well, straight up, you need a first-team all-WNBA level player. Basically, every title team has had, at minimum, a top 5 talent.
And it has to be about more than her. You need key role players and multiple defensive stoppers as well.
Here's Sheldon.
Pass to Allen. Outside Charles. Five to shoot. Marina Mabrey for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, you want to get back into a ball game, knock down threes. Another 3 from her, getting them that much closer.
Well, she knows all about that. I mean, most of her points have come on the three-point shot today.
For 3, Nafisa Collier. No luck on that one. Pass to Allen. Now here's Charles. Here's Mabrey. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give her 2 chances at the 3.
But you never want to foul a jump shooter. Marina Mabrey, certainly a jump shooter. No foul her.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
A late second-round pick in 2019, Marina Mabrey sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
She's off on the second.
Well, every single team in this league wants a Marina Mabrey. She's got a tremendous three-point shot, and Marina, a great teammate as well.
Pass to Collier. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
They depend on her to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid defense draped on her.
Good on the shot.
Inside, Charles really takes charge, gets physical, and doesn't let anything keep her from scoring.
Now here's Collier. And she has 28 points for the game. And no good. Great D that time from Tina Charles. Outside Mabrey.
Back to Sheldon.
Outside Charles. To the paint. Allen.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn them at the line.
2 shots.
No good on that one. That one drops, so they lead by 1.
Even with the miss, she got the big one there to put them in front.
Williams with it. Pass to Collier. Buries it down low.
here's Allen. Outside Charles.
And here's Mabry. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Rebounded by McBride.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
With strong court vision and awareness, McBride is able to read defenses and find the open teammate.
Now here's Allen.
She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Charles. Fade away. Can't hit that one. The Lynx with the lead. Williams with it. Now Shepard. Collier. Basket good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Allen.
Outside Mabry for 3. No good there. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Pass to McBride.
Smith.
Guarded by Charles. With the fadeaway. Smith, no good. The Sun on offense. It's a 5-point game.
Allen with it.
Williams there.
Back to Mabry.
Screen by Charles. They need this. And Marina Mabry hits from deep.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Williams. McBride.
Defended by Sheldon.
Takes it out to Collier. Over Mabry. The shot by Collier, no good.
Now here's Allen.
She's guarded by Williams. Outside Charles.
Pass to Sheldon.
Nelson Adota. Down low. And stolen by Smith. Here's Collier. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. And she'll go to the line.
First team foul.
One thing about Napheesa Collier, she's great at many things. She's not a specialist. She's well-rounded.
Well, how about this? I mean, she's been top 10 in the league in scoring, rebounding, steals, blocks. I mean, that's 4 of the 5 major food groups. She gives you everything at a high level.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, some players struggle with the transition from college to pros, but not Napheesa Collier.
Her rookie year was ridiculous. She led the league in minutes. She was an all-star as a rookie. Remember, Collier won a national championship in college. She was used to the spotlight. She's coming to the league as an all-star level player, and we've seen her just improve.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Here's Shepard. She's guarded closely. Heidemann. She's guarded by Hartley. Sinks the triple. The Sun trailing.
Smith outside. Pass to Mabry. 6 to shoot. Smith. Top of the key. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Now here's Collier. She's got 34.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Screen by Charles. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Love the movement from Charles. Creates some good spacing off the pick and sinks it.
Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Hartley. Now Heidemann. Nice form on the 20-footer. And Connecticut has possession. They trail by 3. Outside Mabry.
Samuelson with the steal.
And the Lynx pushing it up now. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
First personal foul.
It's on Bria Hartley.
Team foul.
And this is our first free throw of the game.
Now Tisha Heidemann. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so she makes both. Here's Hartley. She's got 7. Smith outside. Back to Hartley. Pass to Charles. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Shepard pulls it in. And here are the Lynx now. Here's Miller. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Third team foul.
And after being the 2nd overall pick in the 2023 draft, Diamond Miller had a strong rookie season.
Yeah, she averaged over double digits and was really productive on the offensive side. Going forward, I'd say the sky is the limit for Miller.
The first one falls. And that's good as she hits both shots. And Connecticut has possession. 7-point differential. Hartley right side.
Pass to Parks.
Smith.
They grab their own miss.
Here's Charles. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
She has some old school to her game. Charles, not afraid of scoring in the in-between area of the court.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Shepard. Back to Collier. The tray. The Sun pull it in.
And here's Parks.
The 3 ball. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. The Lynx on top. They lead by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. Hartley with it. Smith outside. Back to Hartley. The three.
And Peely pulls it down.
The Lynx with the lead.
Outside Miller.
Pass to Heidemann. Shoots over Hartley. And that one's good. Heidemann.
Terrific pass. You know, under the double team, it's great to see her stay as cool as she did.
Hartley outside. And here's Charles. And there's the 3-second violation.
Minnesota ball.
Now Heidemann. Pass to McBride. Over Smith. And it's Minnesota scoring again.
You love to see that offensive mindset from McBride, and fans are rarely disappointed with her intensity.
Now here's Smith. Here's Parks. Miller defending. Now Smith.
Tries a three. She scores her 6th bucket from the floor with that one, and she shot the ball 11 times. Pass to McBride. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Good on the triple.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Here's Charles.
Shoots over Peely.
Minnesota grabs the miss.
Outside Miller.
Pass to Heidemann.
Back to Miller.
5 to shoot. Right outside. Takes the three.
It's hauled in by Parks.
Connecticut trailing. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Hartley.
Pass to Parks.
Takes the three. And another three for Connecticut.
You can always count on Hartley to make the right decision. That was an amazing feat.
Outside Miller. Heidemann.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And here's Connecticut. They trail by 9 points. Here's Hartley. Pass to Charles.
Smith.
McBride covering. Charles the screen. To the middle. Make it 5 for 10 for her with that bucket.
Connecticut caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's Miller.
Now McBride.
Covered by Smith.
Now here's McBride. She's tightly guarded. Fires from deep. The rebound by Charles.
Here's Parks. Miller defending. Pass to Nelson Adota. Smith.
Here's Hartley. And the three off target. So the Lynx now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. That one goes in.
What an alert play. It's just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
And here's Parks. Miller defending.
Pass to Charles. From downtown. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
When Charles is hitting threes, she's basically unguardable. And it gives her team some unique spacing.
McBride.
Covered by Smith.
Shepard the screen. Kayla McBride from the arc. The Sun pull it in.
Early on, she tried to shoot her way out of this funk, but now that it's later in the game, I think she might want to just give it up and look for her teammates to do the bulk of the scoring.
Now here's Charles. Fires for three. Shepard pulls it in. Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Hartley.
Pass to Miller. And here's Heidemann.
Trying her luck from deep. She can't hit that time.
Smith outside. Parks.
Yep, count it.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
At the line for the away team, Robert Parks. One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Well, hopefully, from our standpoint at least, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
We can only hope. Now here's Williams. To the paint. Pass to Heidemann. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
What a selfless decision by Collier. She sees someone with a better look, gets him the ball.
And here's Connecticut. Outside Charles. Mabry jacks up a three. The three-pointer is on target.
Great play by Mabry. What an answer from beyond the arc.
And here's Collier. Pass to McBride. Now here's Smith. Collier outside. And the Lynx, another three.
A great shooter from deep. Collier responding with her own trifecta.
The Sun on offense. 7-point differential.
Allen with it.
Outside Mabry. This one for three. Minnesota grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
For three, Nafisa Collier. And that's collected by Tina Charles. And here are the Sun. They trail by 7. Left side, Mabry. Pass to Allen. Clock at 6.
Here's Parks.
McBride covering.
And it's Parks missing.
Fires the three. McBride misses.
And she's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. And with time running out, I think it's time for her to try something else.
Now here's Charles. Pass to Mabry. With the floater. That shot off. Now the Lynx with it. They lead by 7. Courtney Williams for three. Connects from three-point range.
You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off the pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Now Allen. Mabry. She's guarded by Williams. Outside Mabry. Pass to Allen. Shot to end the cold run. Here's Charles. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
One shot.
The Lynx leading. Now here's Williams. Shoots the three. And the Lynx another three.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
Maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
Outside Mabry. Now here's Allen. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Charles. The layup missed. Pass to Williams. Rebounded by the Sun. Outside Mabry. Charles with it. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Nelson Adota. Here's Allen to the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He's not doing them any favors making those kind of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
And a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they should use some clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Collier. Outside Williams. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Keeps her head up and looks for open teammates. That style of play will keep Collier around for a while.
Now here's Allen. Inside, Charles. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Pass to Williams. Screen by Smith. Now here's Collier. Guarded by Charles. Collier inside. Working on Charles. Good D by Tina Charles. And Connecticut has possession. It's a 10-point game. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
She should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on her.
Pass to Carlton. Now Collier. Guarded by Charles. McBride with the ball. Smith left side. For 3, Nafisa Collier knocks down the 3 ball.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
Now here's Allen. Williams with it. Smith outside. Pass to Collier. Rebounded by Mabry. And Connecticut has possession. Trailing by 13. Charles. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, defenders can get so wrapped up in Mabry's scoring ability, it starts to open up the floor for her teammates.
the Lynx taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, it felt like they never had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
And we will see you next time.